All right, all right. Welcome to Team Call. Today is March 10th. What the heck? Time is flying, you guys. First, I want to welcome to the team all the new coaches, and I love seeing all the names on here. So, welcome Katie, Jasmine, Ronnie, Misty, Brian, Jessica, Ruby, Misty, Erin, Dee, Samantha, Christy, Madison, and Kaylee. I'm so glad that you guys are on the team, taking a chance on you, and just that next step. All right, Success Club Rock Stars. Shout out to our girl, Sarah, rocking 8 on the board. Ashley and Kinsey have it locked in as well. And we have quite a few people who are on the board still going. And the good news is it's only the 10th. So you literally have all month. And I would look into leveraging, if you don't already have a game plan for 10 rounds, how you're planning to funnel people into that process to get them started. And I'll talk about, like, obviously what to know for the launch of that, because it launches shortly after coach launch. All right, what to know for Divine Dynasty. We have our 3-day refresh group that is going March 20th through 22nd. It will take place in the app. It's called 3-Day Shred if you want to invite to it. It's welcome for coaches, for customers, literally anyone and everyone. So if you're working on getting that $100, then this could be something great that you can invite to. The last day to order, however, is Friday. So you need to get those invites sent. You need to be talking about it, amping it up. And if you're going to be participating with us, then get your hands on it. And then once you do, let me know. That way I can send you an invite in the app. Actually, also, side note, one thing I want to do as we're doing team calls now is, like, if I have some, like, if I'm saying something, you can go ahead and, like, live feed essentially in the team page where you're watching me here, obviously, and then you can comment on the post for the team call, any takeaways, or, like, if you for example, if you have your 3-day refresh, you can say, hey, I'm in, send me an invite, right? Like right now on the team page in the, like, team call notification. That just kind of gives people who are not on the call some feedback as we're going through it. And also, this is a place for me to be like, oh, hey, she wants to be in the 3-day refresh group. I have that there. It's easy access. So hopefully that makes sense. Just go ahead, and you can obviously still chat here in this group, like if you're asking questions and stuff, but we're going to kind of we're going to try this out. I don't know if it'll work. Try and live feed on the post that's in the team page. So anyways, next new business is our swag shop is kicking off soon, and you guys, your mind is going to be blown. Like, oh my gosh, I just got very emotional for some reason. It releases March 20th, so save all your freaking pennies, because we have such good stuff. Like, we have shirts and hoodies and shirts and sweaters and, like, just swag, and it's super, super cool being able to design it. I did get some input from some of the coaches, and, like, they're loving this stuff. So save all your pennies, and trust me, you're going to want to. Once we open shop, it'll be open for a couple weeks, and then it will close for good, and those styles will be gone. So it's very important that if you're wanting to set it into your budget, get that shit set down and figure it out, all right? So group workout for the month is March 19th. It is a Thursday evening. And it will be at Toledo YMCA. It's called Feel the Beat. It's like dancey, I think. I don't know. I hear Amy Warner has tried it, so she can go in the chat and tell us what she thinks of it, or if she loves it or not. And if you have not seen yet, I announced the loyalty program that we kicked off officially in February. So if you had an order that made your account active, which means being 50 PV or more in February, you can go to the, like, announcements of the team page and fill out that form where you'll put in your order number, and I will verify that it kept you active. For every 3 months that you're active, I gift you something. Why? Because, well, you all said swag is your thing. Gifts, rewards, like, we love that. We love being recognized for our hard work, right? I want to help recognize you. And I love custom stuff. That we have some cool things on there. We're going to have cups. We're going to have shirts. We're speakers, Bluetooth speakers, and backpacks. Like, I'm freaking pumped. So you can do that every single month. So, like, let's say you have Shakeology on auto ship. When your Shakeology box comes in the mail, that's your reminder, like, oh, hey, here's my slip. I need to go into the team page, fill out the form. here's my order number, put it there, ta-da. That's all you have to do, and I literally will take care of the rest. So no worries there. All you got to do is put your order number in, and if you do that every 3 months, you're going to be gifted by me. And there is a pin in the announcements with where you fill out the form that shows you what you will earn every 3 months. Next, and last but not least, is our 10 rounds test group. All right. This is real good. So I'm going to have a newsletter that's going out after team call. So it's going to sneak that. So you guys officially are the first to know about this. I'm doing something new that I've never done before. You guys know I'm not going to be doing 10 rounds like from start to finish because I am training for a triathlon. However, I'm totally getting VIP access so I can incorporate that into my training. And I'm so freaking pumped because I did the sample workout on Saturday and I'm still sore. Like, I can't do this. My abs hurt so bad. I'm like, this girl gonna be shredded. I'm down for it, okay? But on that note, since this is a new program, and I, for some reason, saw that a lot of people are interested in it, but not going to be getting it, which totally surprised me. This might make it, make this pot even sweeter, because I'm going to be hosting a 10 rounds coach test group. What that means is that it's very exclusive. So I will only take a limited number of people, and you must do certain things to qualify for it. It's not impossible for everyone to qualify. And then you will sign a contract. You will commit to being 100% A+. Like, you will show up and do all the things that you can. And of course, I know life happens. So don't think that. But you're literally signing a contract to work with me during this program, to go all in so that we can showcase your results as the test, as literally the test for the program. And so it's going to be super exclusive, very limited, and we will be announcing kind of how you can earn that spot or what you can do to make that happen for you if you're wanting in on that test group. I'm going to have a customer challenge and then this coach test group, and that's it. Like, that's it that I'm doing with 10 rounds. So this is like a big freaking deal, okay? You'll get to work with me every day. Since it's limited, I'm taking it way back to like only 3 people in my group, y'all. Like, it's legit that limited. So, and I'll just kind of help you go through the program, really break down the different aspects of it, nutrition, fitness, all the things, so that you get that one-on-one support with me as you're going through it. Because I know sometimes getting in the big groups can be a little overwhelming, and it's like, oh, well, we're just checking the boxes. We're just posting and doing this. That's not what this is going to be. It's going to be a whole new experience. So if you're wanting to compete with that, like, give me some fire. Tell me how excited you are, because I hope you are. Next, the upcoming things for Beachbody. Mardi Gras Summit tickets are still on sale at a discount, $175. The FAQ for that is 9269. And Beachbody announced that they have Summit Travel Cash. The promo, the FAQ for that is 7831. And I don't know if you saw, but if you go to the team page in the event section, we have an event for Coach Summit. In there, I'm sharing all sorts of information. I'm sharing deals on flights because hello coronavirus, like, you are saving me money, sister. So get those flight tickets. There's like some from Chicago at $109. Like, I think my thing went off the other day. I was like, what? So super cheap. Maybe it was 190. I think I said that backwards. But regardless, super cheap round trip. Go check that for sure. I'll share some here in a minute because I literally screenshotted certain ones that I would take. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm actually talking about is that I'm also having a travel cash promo, because as a new coach, I remember what it was like wanting to go to Nashville, not having an income. Like, I wasn't working this business and I wasn't making enough money to really pay for that. So what did I have to do in order to make Summit possible for me? What was the things, that really helped in finances? Like, it always comes down to finances. So I don't want you to be stuck between that rock and the hard place. I want to be able to bless you and help create that possibility for you to be there. So I am also doing cash promo and gift promo. So maybe you're like, oh, well, I don't really care about earning money for it. I would just love to earn my t-shirt for the super workout. As long as you're holding your account active from now until Summit, guess what? You just earned your t-shirt from me. So it's really that easy. Go into the event page and check that out. All right. So now on 10 rounds, VIP coach access. You can start purchasing on the 16th, which is Monday. Is that Monday? Yep, that's Monday. Time is freaking flying, y'all. The FAQ for that is 10/10. What you're going to get when you sign up with the VIP access. Obviously, there's different levels that you can get. You can get just digital. You can get the bundles. You can get the challenge packs. But you'll get VIP access, and you'll get 3 workouts and the first week of workouts. Then they are not taking them off. You'll get the 3 workouts, week 1 of workouts, and every Friday you will get the next week. So essentially you can start 10 rounds on the 16th if you wanted to. And again, if you're going to be in that test group, we will have a specific calendar for you to follow. So stay tuned, because I am launching that like here coming soon, obviously, because you would have to purchase on launch day. And there's $20 off challenge packs. So if you have customers who are wanting to get in on that, this is the best time. In case you're like trying to figure out dates for customers, customer launch is April 6th. That's when they can start purchasing, and how it will work when they purchase, they will have access to everything that is available then. So because coaches have been, using it for as of that date, like 3 weeks, when customers buy, they will automatically have like almost 4 weeks of workouts on there. So hopefully that makes sense. If you guys have questions about any of this, because I know there is a whole lot in the what to know today, please don't hesitate reaching out and asking, or dropping it in the comments, or again on the promo thing in the team page. Today, I want to talk all about the key to connections. I know a lot of the times that's kind of the scary part when you get into this business. Like, you love it, you're enjoying it, maybe you want to help somebody, but where do you even start, right? And I think I want to just kind of like get that pressure off your shoulders, because a lot of people come in and they feel like, well, this is a business, I have to sell, I have to make money, I have to do all that. And I want to tell you that is a total lie. Like, you can get whatever you want out of this. For me, I didn't start this for a business, I started for the discount, but I was okay sharing my transformation and tagging my coach, because that's what she wanted me to do for her business. And then when my friends were like, oh my gosh, look at what you did, I want to try that too, I was okay saying, okay, well, this is what I'm doing, you can do it with me. Like, you can be in my coach's group with me. And it was really that simple. I think so many times we feel like we have to be in here, we have to hit Success Club, and we have to be a top coach, and we got to do all the things. And if not, we suck, and we aren't even qualified to try, right? That's a fucking lie. Like, no, my first group was 3 people, legit. You don't have to know anything. The nutrition programs are created by nutritionists. The workouts are created by professional trainers. You don't have to teach. You don't have to guide. You just have to be there with them. And so I think we get too caught up in the fear of inviting people that we forget the thing that actually is going to transform that or change it up. Like, the thing that's going to get people from point A, which is they're watching you, to point B, which is they sign up with you, right? The secret is not that you sell a bunch of stuff and you make a bunch of posts. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah? All right. So the secret isn't that you're making a bunch of posts talking about, let me see if I can switch to Wi-Fi. We're going to try it. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good. This is a perks to country living. I'm so sorry you have to deal with this, but it's fine. All right. So many people think that you have to come in, you have to start selling challenge packs, and you have to be a top coach and blah, 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 blah. Y'all, that's not how I built my business. And you sit here looking at where I am 5 years later, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to be her, but you forget where I started. So that's what I want to do today, is just kind of break down where I started. Where I started was a stay-at-home mom of 2 little babies, drowning in my life, literally no time in the day. Like my house was always a mess. I always had a baby on the boob and another one running around, changing poopy diapers. Like, y'all think you got chaos? You have 3 kids back to back. That's chaos. Then we talk, okay? But I didn't build my business by being who I am today. I built my business by getting up early and doing my workout. And then I would share about it because it made me feel good. It made me feel confident. And I wasn't sharing things like, oh my gosh, I just did this MMA workout. Come buy it from me. No, I would share literally a picture. I remember one specific post was a picture of my alarm clock that said 3:02. And then it was a sweaty selfie of me looking proud as shit, right? And it was a collage that was put together, and it was a quote about like excuses. And in the post I said, no, I don't want to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, but you know what? My other option is after I'm done feeding my baby to go back to sleep and not doing anything to change my life. Literally, that was the concept of it. Like, I chose to stay up and do my workout because, well, hello, life with babies. There's no control in any of that. And that was the only way I could control the outcome of it. I didn't want to do that. Yes, I totally took naps in the afternoon. But you know what that guaranteed? That guaranteed that I got up, I did my shit, and guess what? The rest of my day, it was either it happened or it didn't. It's fine because I already did the most important thing, and that was taking care of my own self. That was moving my own body. That was drinking my shake first thing in the mornings. I was that mom who got so busy cooking breakfast and cleaning up breakfast and playing toys and then cooking lunch and then cleaning up lunch and doing all these things. And it would be 2 o'clock at nap time and I hadn't ate anything through the whole day, right? Not because I wasn't hungry, but because I was too busy taking care of babies that I forgot to. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's for real. And what happened was I wasn't a big breakfast eater anyways. So that was a part of the problem was I didn't want that food. Like I literally didn't. If it was donuts and Pop-Tarts, girl, I would have been eating that shit. But I didn't want to eat eggs and have to cook the eggs and eat the bacon and the whatever else you have in the mornings. Like breakfast foods are not my jam. Obviously, if you can tell, if you watch what I eat for breakfast, it's the same thing. Breakfast foods are not my jam. I don't like breakfast. But what the cool thing was when I found the power in my shake. I was able to mix up a shake in just a few minutes, have something for breakfast, and guess what? That kickstarted my metabolism, that reminded me that I had to eat, that started my day on the right foot. I was filled. So even if I did forget until 2, I was like, oh, look at everything that I got in that one little shake that otherwise I wouldn't have gotten, And just sharing the authenticity of being that mom with total chaos around her, eating the little pieces of chicken nugget off my kid's plate as I prepped lunch because that was the only thing I had ate for the day. That was real. And it was sharing my life as is. It was sharing pictures of my kids. It was sharing the things that we were doing. It was sharing the live video of the cat having kittens in my closet. That is what attracted people to me. Does a cat in the closet having kittens have anything to do with Beachbody or with working out or with eating right? No, fuck no. But it was a funny freaking story and everybody loved it. And they were like, thank God my life isn't the only one that's crazy. You see, people don't follow you because you work out. That's one thing that I've learned in the process. But one thing I'm learning even more on my Instagram, if I put anything that has to do with my workouts other than my transformations, you can go look at them. I maybe get 5 likes. Nobody fucking cares at all, one bit. Nobody cares that I work out. Sure, they want to see me work out in my stories with one clip, but if I'm having 50 clips, they're like tap, 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 bye. They don't care that I work out. Good for me is what they're saying. So if all you're sharing is your workouts, you want to know what your audience is saying? Good for her. Good for her. And I hate that they're saying that because they should be saying, yes, good for her, But they don't care because it makes them feel shame around what they're not doing. What they want to know is that they can relate to you. Oh my God, I'm going to beat the dog. Anyways, I don't remember where I started. The dog just ate one of my wedges. It's fine because I only have 2 pairs of wedges. It's fine. So that right there would be the perfect thing to share. Well, especially if you're on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, this call is going to be even like next level good shit. I would take a picture of my shoe with all the bite marks on it that he just ate, or the one from last month where he ate my favorite bra, the Victoria's Secret bra that I wear like almost every day, that he ate in half. I would take a picture of it and I would say, "Life with puppies. Somebody come get this thing." And everybody would love it and they would think it's hilarious, and I would get all the likes and all the comments, and they would relate to that. And they would love it, and they would, guess what, comment on my stuff. I would get the opportunity to interact with them, and then I would see more of them in my newsfeed. And I break down that algorithm for you because I need you to understand that's why we preach post every single day. Not because it should be your job to be on social media. You can do this in 2 minutes and then be done. It's not your job to be on social media. It's your job to be you. And that's the coolest part about this is like, you get to be you. You get to have fun. You get to not have to overthink it. For Facebook especially, mother of pearl, can you guys hear me? Today is just a hot mess, y'all. Okay, I'm just going to keep running. So especially for Facebook, they don't want to see perfection. They don't want to see how cool you are or how awesome you're doing. They don't care about that. They want the real juicy raw, like you don't have to edit your pictures. You just post as the day goes on. Did your kid do something funny? Cool. Make a post about it. Talk about it. Do you have a funny picture to share? Did you do something as a family? Cool. Take a snapshot. Share that. Share about it. They want to see your adventures. They want to see the light. They want to live vicariously through you. And they want to know that your house is a shit show too. Let me just be clear. That doesn't give you permission to air your dirty laundry. That doesn't give you permission to be negative. That doesn't give you permission to constantly complain. Because there's definitely a fine line. The dog shoe post, obviously that's a little humorous. Is it complaining? Maybe a little bit, but I'm never like, oh my gosh, this dog's blah, 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 blah. You know the post I'm talking about, right? Instead, I'm like, the dog ate my shoe again. Who wants to take him now? It's kind of funny, and it shows that, oh my gosh, it's chaos there too. You have to share the real and raw, but also shine light on the positive. So it's really mindset work as you're doing these posts, because you have to look at situations such as, okay, let's say you slept in, you're running late, you didn't get to do your workout, none of that stuff. You could literally say, this is the Mondayest Tuesday ever, and oh my gosh, I'm so pissed off at the world, right? Because it's valid and it's real and it's honest. You were running late, you got in trouble by your boss, and maybe you forgot to send lunch money with your kid. Like that's a shitty start to the day, right? So the first option is you can complain, or you can say, this is the Mondayest Tuesday. You can wait till later in the day after you've done your workout and you showed up, no matter what, no excuses. This is the Mondayest Tuesday ever. It started off on the wrong foot. On the way to work, I decided I was going to change my mindset, listen to personal development, come home, kick ass, and now I feel empowered as fuck. Like, I don't want to do after work workouts, but I do it for my sanity. You see the difference in the two? So coaching in a nutshell, and especially when I started, it had nothing to do with selling anything. It still has nothing to do with selling anything. It has everything to do with showing up as myself, as me, as you. You're different than me, and that is your superpower. Nobody wants a million Deidres. Like, let's be honest. If they wanted Deidre, they'd come to Deidre, right? But they don't. They come to you. They come to you for a reason. They don't want me to lead them. They want you to lead them because they relate to you. If you're not giving them opportunity to relate to you, guess what? They're never going to be coming. And that's just part of it. Like, they're going to be off following someone else because they don't even know you have anything here. They don't even know that you're living an active life because the last thing you posted was in 2018, right? You get what I'm saying? So now, how do we lead that into the connections? Because obviously the title of this call is the key to connections. I know when you look at these trackers, you see invite and you're like, I cannot invite. That is so scary. And I can't sell to my friends. And what if they say no? Oh my gosh, I can't ask them. I can't ask anybody. they've been commenting and posting, but if I ask them, I'm an asshole, right? Anybody else ever felt that? Because hello, I have a lot, right? Okay, let me tell you a secret. If you just scratch out the word invite on whatever tracker you're using, and instead you write connect and then put ×10, you're going to change your business. I know, crazy, right? Because if you're showing up for your own health and fitness, you're being consistent in sharing, but you're putting the focus on growing friendships, then they can know you, love you, trust you. They get to see who you are because you're sharing all of that. And behind the scenes, you're sending messages to them like, hey girl, have a good day. Hey, I know you're having surgery. I wanted to send some prayers your way. Oh my gosh, I saw you guys just went on that cool vacation. Where did you go? Tell me all about it. What was your favorite part? Because I'm looking for a vacation for my family this year. When you see some girl, I think they're yelling at me. When you see some girl rocking a killer sweater, you can say, oh my gosh, where did you get that? I love it. Leopard is my favorite. Guess what? Then she's going to answer you. She's not going to be like, no, I don't want to join your boot camp. I don't need your snake oil, and then never respond. She's going to be like, girl, I got it at Walmart for $3. You should totally go try and find one. Like, it's my favorite, right? That is building a connection. Your job isn't to sell shit. Your job is to make friends. How cool is it that your job is to show up as your best self and make friends, right? What is this? I hope your mind is blown right now, like really blown, because too many people put the pressure on themselves to sell that they forget it has nothing to do with that, and instead it has to do with making friends. So how, when I say mark off invite and put connect ×10, what does that even mean? What does connect mean, right? Who knows what connect means? Nobody. Everybody's like, I don't know how to talk to a human being. And I say that because I get it. I was there. I tell you, make friends, and you're like, how do I make friends? I don't know how to do this. The answer is you be you. You embrace who you are. And guess what? You're going to have people unfriend you. You're going to have people block you. You're going to have people say mean things about you. Guess what? All you did was you changed your life because you got that negative shit out. You got those people who don't belong out. Everybody, let me just say this as an overall blanket because I feel this, what I'm saying right now, and I don't want to get emotional. Everybody is in your life for a reason at the point that they're in your life for. They're necessary. It's important. But at some point, people will walk out. The people who should be supporting you the most are going to be the ones who don't. And it's heartbreaking, and it's bullshit, and it sucks. But the truth of the matter is, if they choose to leave, or if things don't work out, it's not necessarily for the better or for the worst. It just is. And that's okay. But if you hold on to that resentment and that regret, and if you hold on to the broken friendship or the friendship that didn't work out, you're the one who's going to be feeling negative about it, right? So you have to bless and release it. They don't want to be your friend because you're posting stuff about how proud you are of your fitness. Then it sucks for them. It sucks that they chose to step away from cheering you on. It sucks that they aren't willing to support you, but you have to be like, well, girl, we had a good life together. Like, the memories we made is great, but that's okay if you don't want to support me because I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to keep going. And what you'll find is that you will level up your environment and your friendships. It will no longer be, and I don't want to say this, like trash friends who aren't doing anything with their life, because you have people who are lifting you up, and don't take trash as in like they suck. No. Like people who are negative mindsets, people who are judgmental, like people that I wouldn't want in my life. And I think a lot of the times when we're on Facebook, that's what you see, is you see complaining people. You see these like you'll add friends and you'll see these strangers who you don't know, and all they're doing is posting judgmental things, and they're posting negative things, and they're complaining. That's not what you want in your life. Go ahead and dispose of that if you know what I'm saying. And if you've ever added friends on Facebook, then you know what I'm saying. So what you have to do is you have to be very selective in the people that you are following. We all have the BATs. You know how you can look at it and read it and figure out how it works. I've done a million live videos explaining how that works. If you don't know, you can message me and I will still explain how it works. But you all have the BATs, and on it says connect and make friends. So that means every single day you should be adding friends. Don't tell me you can't, because every single day it takes 2 seconds to hit 3 buttons, right? The problem and the thing that does take time is vetting your friends. That means going to their page. Do they have anything in common with you? Do their pictures look like somebody you would want to hang out with? You don't want to just add every Tom, Dick, and Harry, or you're going to have a lot of trash that you're going to have to dispose of. You need to look for people that you actually want to be friends with, people that you could actually connect to, all right? And then as you're adding friends, as you're on whichever platform, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, either one, you're connecting with these people. You're getting to know them. If you have 3,000 followers or 3,000 friends and you know just who's on Divine Dynasty, you're doing something wrong. I want you to be the biggest freaking hype girl in the world. Whether it's Divine Dynasty coaches, whether it's strangers on the internet, you should be cheering and empowering everyone on. They should see you posting on their stuff saying, yeah, girl, get it. Oh my gosh, you look gorgeous. All the things. Why? Because that's what they need in their life. Every single one of us, all we want is to feel accepted. We want to feel like we belong. Guess what? Your job as a coach is to let other people feel belong. Your job as a coach is to make friends. That's it. It's as simple as that. You are a part of this, but don't be selfish and leave it just to you. Let other people in, you know? So make those connections. When you're making connections, how can you go about that? Where do you even begin? So obviously you have friends on your Facebook right now. Some you know, which would be your warm market, like they're literally people you know. Maybe it's your aunts, maybe it's your, people that you went to high school with. You know these people. Now it's called your warm market. You already talked to them. Maybe you haven't talked to them in forever. This would be a great opportunity to just drop a message and be like, hey, girl, you were on my heart today. How have you been? How are your kids? What's new? It's that simple. Or you have strangers, cold market, people you don't like, acquaintances, people you don't really know, but maybe you've heard of them before. I mean, it just is what it is. That's how Facebook is. So how can you connect with them? When you see their stuff in your newsfeed, comment on it, like it. Ask a question on it so that they have to respond to you. Maybe if you see them posting about their vacation and you really are planning a vacation, send them a private message and say, hey, where did you go? It looks so fun. Did you love it? Etc., etc. And then guess what? You get to have a whole conversation about kids' vacations that has nothing to do with fitness, and you're going to show up in their feed. They're going to show up in yours, and you get to keep continuing that relationship, right? If you want other people in on your life, you have to take an active role in making new friends. I'm just going to say it just how it is in the team page. If you want an active role in the team page, that takes leaning in. That takes being at the events. That takes stepping out of that comfort zone. The same goes for your social media. If you want to get to know the people who are following you or are friends with you, you have to take an active role in their life. And I know what you're thinking, Deidre, I do not have time. Like, I don't have time for this. Like, girl, I'm busy. I have kids. I have a husband. I have Netflix. I've got to study. I've got to work. I've got to do all these things, right? You feel me? All right. Guess what I'm going to tell you? Stop fucking scrolling. Stop watching Netflix. Take 30 minutes, because I can tell you in 30 minutes, this can build your business. Because guess what? That's what I did. Every day, 30 minutes. Comment as I was nursing my kid for his nap. Commenting, liking, sending messages to people. Not because I was out to sell them anything, but because I wanted to make mom friends. I don't know if you know, but being a mom is so freaking lonely. Every single day here by myself with nobody, because my husband worked 13-hour days, 7 days a week with a 2-hour commute. I didn't have anybody here. I had nobody to talk to. So it was my escape. And I know you use social media as your escape too, but are you using it to numb out the mind, or using it to build connections and make friends? Because I don't want you to live a numb life. I want you to live a life filled with positive people. I want you to live a life filled with excitement and energy and love. You can't be loved if you don't love. And I'm just going to put it as simple as that. If you don't love other people, they're never going to be welcomed in, because you're keeping to yourself. So what I did every single day for 30 minutes as I was nursing my child, rocking in a chair, literally like this. And then I would comment. And I would say, oh my gosh, her kids are so cute. And then I would type it under her picture. And then that's what I did for 30 minutes till my kid fell asleep every single day. And guess what? It changed my life. And it got me some of the best friends. Acacia, she's here because of that. She is one of those people who I was like, I don't know who this girl is, but I'll send her a friend request. And then when I sent her a friend request, I was like, oh, she's kids too. Boy, cute, adorable. She's a stay-at-home mom. Cool, she does daycare. Oh my God, our husbands work at the same place. And this all took place over time. It was never like I added her as a friend. I was like, hey girl, buy my challenge pack. No, I added her as a friend and I interacted with her and we became friends. She saw what I was posting and she trusted me. And then magically one day we just went on a wine bus together and it was the first time we ever met. And that's how our friendship was built. And you see, you look at where I'm at today and you're like, she has it so easy. Everybody comes to her. She's built this following. That was because I've worked my ass off to get here because I was willing. I am an introvert, you guys. I am the biggest introvert in the world. I don't put myself out there. I don't make friends. I don't like being the center of attention. But one thing I can do is I can love you and I can love you really hard. I am a loyal friend and I'm a good freaking friend. That's one thing that I'm good at. So I know as I'm doing my connections, I can love the person on the other end of my phone and I can be there for them and I can support them and I can cheer them on and I can remind them that they matter. Not because I'm out to sell them a damn thing, but because I care. And so if that's where you're at in your mindset with your business, I literally want to pull the rug out from underneath you, maybe knock you down on your butt and tell you to knock this shit off and get back up because that's not how we play this game. How we play this game is together. How we play this game is we be ourselves. How we play this game is we make friends. If you want a successful business, it starts with the connections. So stop mass inviting, stop cold messaging, and especially if it makes you feel icky, especially if it makes you come off as if you're needy or you're desperate. Nobody likes that. You definitely don't like that, and it doesn't bless you. I don't want you to get some type of way, like feeling some type of way about this business because it's not blessing you. So that means you got to take it back to square one, showing up for you and making friends. That's what it comes down to. Your connections should be very simple based off of what people are posting. You can take 10 minutes and scroll your newsfeed. Don't waste time scrolling. Be intentional scrolling. Look for other people who are like you. For me, that looks like stay-at-home moms. For me, that looks like pictures of kids. For me, that looks like travel and adventures. Those are things that I look for. People are posting memes, and especially if they post a million, I hide their shit. And I hate to say that, but it's so true. Like, I'm looking for that mom that I want to be best friends with. 100%. That's what I'm looking for. Other ways, you can go to your friends list and you can go through one person at a time, starting at A, and go to their page and just love on their content. They have something that you want to ask them a question about or something you can privately message them about. Cool. Yes, score. That's great. Because that takes it not just in a commenting text, like a aspect, but you're in their inbox. You are making that personal connection, that one-on-one connection versus just the comment on their post that could or could not get their attention. The comment on their post that could or could not just be like, oh, cool. Yeah, she commented in that. It is what it is. But it's really that simple. I want to show you a really good example because I had someone who did that to me. The other day I shared the picture of me and Kenny after our date. And I had someone comment on it. She commented on it today. So obviously she commented later, but regardless, she put herself out there. Like literally, it wasn't anything crazy, nothing big. Oh, geez. Let me get my screen low. But she literally just, what the heck? You can't even see it. Okay, I'm just going to read it to you guys. You can go to my page and you'll be able to see her comment if you want to visually see it. But literally, I said a date with him is exactly what my heart needed. And it's a picture of me and Kenny. And she said, I hope you had fun. If that's not mind-blowing, it's not anything crazy or exciting or, hey, come buy my makeup. It was very simple and very straightforward and very encouraging. Because when I got her message today, I was like, oh, much. You know what I mean? Like, it's the little things. But the little things matter a lot to the people on the other end. The little things make the biggest difference in their lives. And so that's what I hope to remind you of today. If you're looking to find success, it's not going to come from your selling post. It's not going to come from sending a million messages or invites. It's going to come from you being authentic in you. What's going on in your life? What have you been up to? What does your day-to-day look like? And I know I'm going to get people who are like, but I work all day. I don't have anything to share. Girl, me too. I literally sit at my kitchen table all day long and work. There's nothing exciting about that. But the thing is, other people can relate to you. So my morning routine, my bedtime routine, earthing in the middle, stay-at-home moms, work-from-home moms can relate to that. I don't know what you do, but maybe if you go to work, you could talk about your morning routine. You can make a post at lunchtime talking about lunch. You can, or sharing a funny story or sharing inspiration. You could do an evening post, just sharing about your evening, because 9 times out of 10 you have kids. So 9 times out of 10 you interact with them. That gives you something to post about. Does not have to be health and fitness. Nobody cares about your health and fitness. Sure, do they want to see that? Absolutely, because why? It adds value to their life. But I don't need you coming here making every post being like the most motivational thing in the world, and I'm going to transform everyone's life, because they don't understand that. They're not there yet. So give yourself grace so that you don't have to be perfect, and understand that they don't want perfection. Let's just be real. You need to think about what attracted you to your coach. What was the thing that stood out? What was the thing that made her special to you? I bet you it's not because she was so incredibly inspirational and, an author. I bet it was not because she has the perfect body. I bet it was not because she knows how to do 10 push-ups, right? You need to think about what attracted you to her, how you can relate, and how you could bring that to who you are in your own authentic audience. So that's all I have today. If you guys have questions, please let me know. I'm going to read through the chat real quick. Amy said that the Devana workout is fun, and Bodathon is April 4th. Get your tickets, y'all. Okay. Test group. All right, no questions. Perfect. So that's all you got. Let's take a picture real quick, and we can jump off of here.